Today we're going to talk about cooking with essential oils. You'll definitely want to stick around for all the hot details today, but also I have a gift for you, so stick around for all those details. I'm glad that you're joining me today. Be sure to hit the subscribe and bell notification and also the little like. All right, so we're really familiar with aromatherapy, right? You smell in essential oils and you have a positive enhancing mood. Maybe they make people happy, but really ingesting essential oils? Yes, so we want to talk about that today, but we're specifically talking about doTERRA essential oils. So you'll always want to make sure that your essential oil has a supplement fact on it. That way you know it is safe for internal consumption. So because of doTERRA's testing and their purity, their sourcing matters. If you haven't seen our video on sourcing, you'll definitely want to check that out on our channel. But I would not work with any other company, nor would I trust it, smelling it in my home, putting it on my body or in my body or my family. But because of the testing that doTERRA undergoes, I feel absolutely safe and have had amazing benefits over the last 8 years using essential oils in our home. All right, so we're going to talk about more information about that today. I'm so glad that you're joining me today. If you're ready to hop in, go to roxysaran.com. I would love to help you get started with basic essential oils right at roxysaran.com. All right, so why would we even cook with essential oils? Well, essential oils are really the lifeblood of the plant. When you squeeze the lemon or the lime, that zest pocket that comes out, there's so much flavor in there, added flavor. So you can add these to your dishes. Your house smells like a garden has exploded in there, and people will think you've been slaving over a hot stove all day just by using essential oils in your cooking, and that's my favorite thing. You also have wonderful internal benefits when you're using essential oils. They're safe and natural ingredients, and of course, convenience. Sometimes you don't have that herb readily available, but you have your essential oils on hand and can use them. And a little bit goes a long way. We'll talk about more about that in just a moment. Okay, so what about heat, right? Well, when you're heating up essential oils, you're right, it does change its chemical components. So it's best to add essential oils, if possible, toward the end of your cooking time. Now, that's not always possible when you're baking or boiling something or steaming it, but it is possible in a lot of dishes. So always keep that into account, if possible, to add your essential oils toward the end of your cooking time. All right, let's talk about cookware. Well, we always want to work with stainless steel, ceramic, or glass. We want to stay away from plastic. When essential oils, especially the citrus oils, go into work with plastic, it breaks down those petrochemical bonds. You're actually taking in toxins in your body instead of flushing them out. So you always want to stay away from plastic. All right, so let's talk about how much essential oil. This is always a key thing. Now, remember, I'm from Texas. I'm a Texas girl, and we just think bigger is always better. Well, not always true with essential oils. Actually, less is more. Because they're so potent and powerful, you only need 1 or 2 drops. So sometimes we'll talk about a toothpick amount. What the heck does that even mean, right? Well, a toothpick amount means you'll grab your toothpick, put that in your bottle, and that little particle of a drop, you will put that into your dish. Now, I know those of you who are not familiar with doTERRA essential oils right now, you're like, what is she talking about? Yes, even a toothpick amount is enough to flavor your dish. That's how powerful it is. You can always add another toothpick amount to your dish, but you can't take it out if you accidentally put too much. Let me tell you about a story. One time at our home, we cook large amounts of food. We have 8 people in our home, right? You guys know we live, our in-laws live with us, and we have 4 kiddos. So big family. So we're usually making 3 to 4 pounds of meat, and we have a little bit left over for the next day. Well, when we're cooking with essential oils, sometimes we use 1 or 2 drops of thyme or oregano, basil, whatever the dish is, whatever we're making. Well, one time I was making a lasagna for someone in need, and it's a family of 2. Well, I was only making 1 pound of meat, and my habit, I put a drop of oregano in there. You guys, it was so powerful. It totally overpowered the dish. I ended up having to multiply it, and we ended up giving lasagnas to all the neighbors because we had so much lasagna left over. So to save you from having to multiply your recipe many times over, always start with less, and you can always add more. Okay, so sometimes when we're making lemon cookies, if you've seen our previous video where I gave you an amazing lemon cookie recipe, we use 20 to 50 drops, depending on how much we multiply the recipe, 20 to 50 drops of lemon, doTERRA's lemon essential oil when we make those cookies. So it always just depends on what you're doing. Peppermint brownies, our family likes 5 to 10 drops of peppermint in there. Some people only like 2 or 3. So you're gonna find and play with your oils and your dishes and see what you love. I do want to give you a list though of the potent oils. So some of the oils are very, very, very potent and definitely less is more. Cassia, cinnamon, clove, cumin, thyme, oregano, and cilantro. All of those you're gonna definitely wanna start with the toothpick amount and add in as needed. Many times 1 drop is already too much with those potent oils. I also wanna talk about the spoon method. So even when you're baking and you're doing more drops, you get your spoon out and put your drops in your spoon so that you can always control the amount and not accidentally, what if the reducer falls off of your lemon bottle, right? You wanna make sure that you put it into your spoon and then put that into your dish. That way you can control the amount in case you accidentally get it in the recipe. Okay, I'm glad that you're joining me today. Go to roxysaran.com if you're ready to hop in and grab your favorite oils right there for cooking right at roxysaran.com. So let's go over a few of the top oils that you're gonna be using in cooking. And again, stick around for me. I'm gonna give you a special gift at the end. Okay, so citrus oils, how would you use them? So bergamot, grapefruit, lemon, lime, tangerine, wild orange, clementine, all of these are citrus oils. They're fantastic for using in beverages. I'd like 1 or 2 drops in my water with a little bit of mint. I love that. You can use it in your baked goods. Pairs really well with yogurt, dips, salsa, and of course it replaces zest and tastes amazing in your baked items. So that's how you would use your citrus oils. The spices like black pepper, cassia, cinnamon, coriander, and ginger, and fennel, these are gonna help enhance your natural flavors of your dishes. They pair well with veggies, great meat marinade, which you can check out our Thanksgiving menu and how we marinate our turkey with essential oils in a previous video. And also it is wonderful for savory and sweet dishes. That's what you would use your spices for. Okay, the herbs like basil, cilantro, marjoram, oregano, rosemary, and thyme, these are a great substitute for herbs. Remember, less is more. Great for Italian dishes, meat marinades, soups, breads, pastas, and potatoes. Now you're thinking, how would I use this in my pasta? Just put a drop of rosemary or a drop of oregano in your boiling water when you're boiling your pasta, and just a little bit enhancement of your pasta when you get that for your next Italian dish. You're gonna love it. Okay, last but not least, the florals. So the florals really help soften citrus flavors. You can add it to a twist to plain recipes like a lemon cheesecake. You're gonna love that. You can look that up online. So you can use it to plain recipes, desserts, and tea. Okay, and now last but not least is mint. Mint is great, like peppermint or spearmint. This is wonderful to add in your beverages, desserts, salads, and even certain meats will pair well with the mints. So here we are coming to the conclusion, and you're here for your freebie. All right, in the comment section below, you're gonna find the free cooking ebook. And so in there we have tons of recipes for you. Again, a reminder of how to use these essential oils safely from doTERRA, and a bunch of recipes that you can hop in and get started. I'm so glad that you are joining me today to help demystify how easy it is to incorporate essential oils into your cooking. I can't wait to hear from you in the comment below. What was your favorite part of today's video? And I hope to see you in the next video. We'll be talking about the new Kura collection from doTERRA, and it's really a cabinet makeover.